We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Dolphins, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Cunningham. And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now Hill to return it. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cunningham. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Stevenson. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. You talk about this Miami defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Here's Cunningham. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he will have a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Cunningham. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level. 7-0. We're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Robbie Chosen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. They moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
In motion left, that's Thornton. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. Cunningham to throw. He sets to fire deep. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On second down, Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. Here's Gaskin. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Tua. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Running right, here's Eeee. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Dolphins with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep now here in Miami. On first down, Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Stevenson is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Again, it's Stevenson. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run with Strong. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. His 4th rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Pats are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
Tua now on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Tua to throw again. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone. First down. Tua now on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From out of the backfield, it's Myles Gaskin with a catch. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Hand off to A-Chain to begin the drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on a punt return, and now he's scored through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little.
And now off to the races down the right side. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 111 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Steps away to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hasn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jalen Phillips providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Patriots send out their punter. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They complete it to Hill. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Douglas, the man in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Just like that. Hey, check Mike 21, right 21. Check Mike 21. I got him, 20 TX. Check Mike 21.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
21G, 21G.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That ball caught. It's Chosen. Touchdown. Robbie Chosen. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Back to throw. Cunningham. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide to the offense on third down tonight. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Bulldozes past him, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cunningham. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Checking this down to Stevenson. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that will be incomplete.